Welcome to the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Just ahead, Chip Lupo with WalletHub. Car insurance on the rise. Don't we know it?
Yeah.
Mike reviews the new Subaru Outback. Jeff has the cruise in and events calendars, plus this week's top auto news stories. Howdy, along with Mike out of this world, Mars. We always need more Jeff Zekin. David Ainsley joins us in the engineering department. I'm Don Armstrong. So glad that you could join us. Let's get right to Chip Lupo. Chip, WalletHub, good morning, and thank you so much for joining us today.
We lost Mike and Chip. There's Mike.
I guess that Chip...
Can't hear you, Mike.
Oh, sorry. I had it on mute. I was trying to work with Chip. Same problem we had earlier. He's coming in with no audio and video, but he's coming in. So I'm working with him offline.
Okay, well, we're just going to put you on hold, and when we see Chip, then we'll get back with you. All right.
Did I tell you I was getting 32 plus miles to the gallon on my Buick?
You know, and that's not surprising. And, you know, if I am very careful and feather the throttle in the 2001 Corvette, not go over 60, I can get 30 miles per gallon in that V8.
Yeah.
It's truly amazing if
Well-
you really work at it. And that car that I had not that long ago, the Hyundai Elantra, 47 miles. Now, it was a hybrid.
Right. Well, that's
47
kinda
miles
expected
per
with a
gallon.
hybrid,
Are
yeah.
you kidding?
Yeah.
I'll take that.
I've been using my cruise control and using that as my
Yeah.
throttle. I'll get on a highway. I take certain back roads to get to work and certain highways to get to work, depending on the day in traffic. But I'll use that cruise control. If it's 35, I'll set it at 37. And then the car automatically adjusts the speed for front and rear, well, mainly front, so you're not traveling too fast. It's all electronic. I use that, or I'll just turn it off and or upgrade it through the buttons rather than the accelerator pedal. So I think that's how I'm getting this good mileage. Plus, I'm not a hot rodder anyways. I did that long ago. Kathy's the 90 or nothing lady. She is.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. She'll pull a wheelie out of the garage if she can do it.
Well, I think that it's interesting. So you have the keep the distance thing going.
It has that. Yes. If I like coming here this morning, I had it set at 68, and I'm in the right lane. And if a car pulls out, you can actually feel the car, kind of slow down. The cruise number doesn't change, but your actual miles per hour changes because it adjusted accordingly. So,
Yeah.
I think that's how I'm getting it.
Well, I use that quite frequently in the new car of the week, whatever that may be, if I can find it. That seems to be a growing trend, is to the ease of use of steering wheel controls. They're not well marked, for one. And number two is getting them to work without lane keeping assist, which drives me insane.
Yeah, mine's turned off. And Laura, on her new vehicle, how they go over the options of the car. They see what the owner, you do this. She kept turning everything off. The guy's looking at her like, why are you turning? I don't want it.
Right.
Take it off.
Yeah. And I think that there are some manufacturers that are like the start-stop feature.
Oh, yeah.
People absolutely hated it.
Mine's off. I turned
And
mine off.
I've got one, I had one, a car that had the start-stop on it. This one out there's got start-stop.
It automatically comes on when I start the car, but I know where the button is. I put my seatbelt on and start the car. So it
See,
doesn't
to me,
ding, and then I
you
turn
shouldn't
it off.
have to turn it off.
I know.
It should be, if you want it, turn it on.
Yeah.
And leave it on. Don't reset it every time you restart the car. Some of the things that, and you know what? Come to find out that I am not by myself when it comes to these things.
No.
If you want the start-stop feature, turn it on. And when the car, you turn it off and turn it back on, then it remembers your setting.
It should. Yeah. But they don't.
They've got the adjustable seats. You hit the little one button, and every
the memory.
single time it will go back to that setting if you have it set that way.
Right.
Well, why not set the other stuff that way? I'm the one that drives the car. If you share the car, okay, and many cars have, we can set it all up for you in one way, and then me the other way.
It's the options that you have. But
Yeah.
I agree with the
Oh, that's
start-stop.
going to cost more money. No, it's not.
Just don't put it in.
It's a computer program that the guy sitting back there in the corner, all he has to do is,
Yeah, but you know what?
Fix
It's
it.
mandatory. We take the AM radio out. That's another horse crap thing. They work more on that than the stuff
God,
that
I
really
had
need
a
to be
car
done.
that didn't have AM radio. Now, not that I am a huge AM radio fan, because most of the stations on AM these days I don't listen
Right.
to. I listen to two of them.
Yeah, you get news, and then I listen to the Astros.
And I listen to Michael Berry.
Yeah, occasionally I do too, but Astros are mainly. But I listen to FM. I like my classic radio stations where they have old dragnets on. That's fun to
Now,
listen
here's
to.
a brilliant
When I ride, I
thing.
want someone to
griping
tell me a
about
story.
radio, and I have reason to gripe because that's where I got my start and was in radio a long time. So they take a radio station here in Houston off the air called 97.5 The Spot. What do? They make it into a sports channel. I don't want sports. I want the music from the spot. Now I don't have any choices as to what music I hear. I used to listen to one other station. They suck now. The music selection on there just absolutely sucks. And the other ones, I don't want to hear the same old hard rock and roll from the 70s, because that's all it is.
Well, it's even
that's
like
one
that,
of David's stations.
Yeah, like on the XM, you have classic rock, you have classic rewind and stuff.
What if you don't have XM?
Well, I'm just saying, but we listen to that when Kathy and I are together with sport, whatever. But the DJs, they just drone on and on. Well,
Kinda like this talk show.
Yeah, we're going to talk about this artist, and they go 20 minutes. Play the damn song.
It's kind of like this talk show, isn't it, Mike?
Yeah. Mike's going to talk. Mike's got his stuff muted.
Sometimes.
Yeah. So what are we doing
I heard
here,
somebody
Mike?
beep in.
Well,
Okay. I'm going to. Do I need to turn you away again? You. I tell you what. There's a vacuum cleaner in the closet in the house that you're in. I think you need to go and do that today.
I think I need to do something because I'm sitting here. I'm getting very frustrated. But anyway,
Are you? I
Yeah.
can see the sweat on your brow.
Chip, God, Chip.
I'm here.
There's
I'm
no camera
having
image.
trouble with the
Every guest
video,
that,
but I
other
can
than
hear
one,
you.
Every guest that we've had today.
right.
Let's call him back.
Well, we can talk to him. We just can't see him.
Dom?
Yeah, Dom.
Well,
Call Dom.
I'm sure that he's probably got other interviews lined up, would be my guess. That's why we didn't have him last week, because,
Double booking.
double booking.
But do
And
you
he's
want to talk to Chip?
Let's talk to Chip.
Yeah.
Chip's there.
Chip's
Is Chip
Morning,
there?
guys.
Hey.
Hey, Chip.
Just fine, guys. How are you?
Well, we can kind of hear you. We don't know why we can't see you.
Yeah.
Where are you speaking to us from?
Well, I'm in Columbia, South Carolina. It's
Well, there's
it's a
the
camera.
problem right there. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's
Columbia,
part of it,
South
yeah.
Carolina, they have absolutely no clue how to do the internet there.
Well, it's so hot here, it probably melted the cameras. So
Let me ask you this: Are
to
you with
Charleston.
the Xfinity still?
Am-
See, this is not going to work.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Chip. We'll have to do something else later. Sorry.
It's too hot.
my apologies, gentlemen.
No worries.
Yeah, you need to call Xfinity and tell them to go away and find some other company to handle your internet stuff,
Well,
because
it's-
Xfinity sucks.
It's Spectrum, which is probably even worse.
Oh, well, there it
there you
is.
go.
Spectrum, Rectum,
That's
they
like
kind of go together.
Spirit Airlines, It's,
Yeah, there's that. You might want to check that with your Rectum people there.
Yeah.
That's WRECK, Rectum.
Well, guys, I've got.
I wrecked the car.
Ralph Rectum.
I'm thinking 11:30 next Saturday. If you want to try again.
Well, that would be up to Mr. Mars if we want to try again. That you need to call your Rectum internet people and get it straight
No,
with them
it's,
first.
It's a Google Chrome thing. It's having trouble giving me access to the.
Are you on your phone?
No, I'm actually.
Well, see, one of the earlier guests was having trouble with Google Chrome, so I'm not sure what the deal is because
An
Google's
update.
recommended.
It's called an update.
They probably have
Oh, we
Yeah,
did an
probably.
update.
Well,
Anyway,
All right,
Chip.
Chip. Sorry.
Anyway, Chip, I know that you're a money man, and I'm thinking maybe you need to open that wallet and dish it up just a little bit and step it up. Instead of Google Chrome, maybe you need to have, Don's Deluxe hamburger stand that would suffice for your internet.
Hey, whatever works.
No, I understand.
Exactly.
All right, sir. We'll be in touch.
All right, thanks, guys.
If we can get through.
Yeah.
Yes,
And that's always an issue. So just thought I'd throw that out there.
He had mentioned something I just
Okay, guys, we'll talk.
you were talking about. All
Okay.
right.
Bye-bye.
I think that's a threat, isn't it?
Coming from Mike.
I have a car review. Would you like to do that,
You plug it in, Mike.
Mr. Mars?
It's there.
Okay.
I have a car review. You have a car review. Everybody's got a car review.
All right. Well,
Okay.
I got a car review.
I'll let you fire it up, Mike.
All right. So I had an opportunity to drive the 2026 Lexus LX 700H. Now, we are familiar with all sorts of different Lexus models, and I had to really put on my thinking cap, which is almost worn out. I had to put that on and thinking, an LX. Now, this is not an LS. I'm familiar with the LS, the big sedan. LX, got to be an SUV. And wait, a different number destination here of 700 with an H at the end of it. Well, it is a great, big, huge SUV. And the 700 doesn't mean anything other than the fact the H at the end, it is a hybrid. So there are 7 trim levels of this car. And the price range is from $107,000 up to $143,000. It ain't cheap, and it is real nice. The review trim level is the Hybrid Over Trail. It is a $117,000 trim package priced hybrid. Standard SUV, meaning that it is a body-on-frame SUV with only 2 rows of seating in this one. Other trim levels, you can get 3 rows of seating. This one is 2. And I will tell you that the frame underneath it is semi-tundra truck, okay? So keep that in mind. This is a very rugged SUV. Look at that beautiful interior. We're going to get to that in a minute. This is 4th generation LX, debuted in 2022. Hybrid began in 2024. Exterior features include overpowering spindle grille. I think it detracts from its grille look. It overwhelms everything. Straight body lines and bulging front fenders add to the off-road appearance. Huge rear hatch swallows everything, probably a couch back there, maybe even at least a fridge. Rear valance and taillights add to the elegant touch of this. What I liked about it, I liked the overall conservative styling. What could use improvement? The grille. Interior highlights. Depending on the trim level, the interior goes from mild to wild with colors. That one there is the F Sport, and you can see that it's got a really nice red interior. Don't understand dual screens for the HVAC and radio navigation. That's something that puzzles me. Why? Why couldn't you just put it in one screen? But at least they have done away with the touch screen, the touch pad that you used to have to use your finger to actually put the cursor onto wherever it is that you're trying to go. Huge center console with optional cooling capabilities. Yes, cooling capabilities. So if you want to have your Coca-Colas cooled, there's a place for that in the center console. Premium leather throughout the cabin, comfortable front seats. Without the third row, there's plenty of room for camping gear back there. What I did like about it, that Mark Levinson sound system with, 100 speakers in it is really nice. What could use improvement? Again, kill the dual screens and make one big one. That would be my suggestion, but who am I? A 3.4-liter twin-turbo V6 is under the hood with 457 horsepower. Yep, 457, 583 pound-feet of torque through a 10-speed automatic transmission. Again, it is a hybrid. Its towing capability is up to 4 tons. That's 8,000 pounds for those that don't want me to do the math for you. Yeah, miles per gallon, well, 19 city, 22 highway for combined to 20. Now, mind you that this is one of those vehicles that used to be like 13 miles per gallon. So they've bumped up the party pretty well.
Twin turbo, yeah.
Yeah. I got 18.1 miles per gallon over 389 miles. This thing is heavy. It weighs almost 3 tons. So that kind of mileage, is impressive considering that it's got to haul around all that weight.
10-speed transmission too.
Yeah. What I liked about it, the horsepower. The V6 acts like a V8. You can't tell the difference. At least I couldn't. What could use improvement? More mileage. And I think that this is a nice compromise. It's a V6 instead of a V8. And it's also a hybrid, so it does have a battery backup. You start adding batteries and making the mileage go up, then you got to deal with the weight. So it's a nice compromise in that area. Ride and handling. Air ride suspension absolutely nails it. Now, I don't know about you. You ever ridden in one with an air ride suspension? They're different. They feel different. You go over the bumps and the bruises on the freeway, and you go, that just felt different.
Yeah.
And boy, it absorbs those.
Didn't feel it. That's why it felt different.
Like the old GMC buses from the 1960s.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's really nice. It acts like a luxury sedan from the 80s. It is smooth. What could use improvement? Again, the weight. It feels heavy, and it is almost 3 tons. All right. So you want to know about the pricing.
Yep.
Well, I kind of gave you a tease. But here's the real thing. The base trim price is $115. Prices tested $119, $311. The base model price, gasoline version, is $108,550.
I was going to say 109, but yeah.
Competitors, Mercedes-Benz GLS, BMW X7, and the Infiniti QX80. And next week, I'm going to review the Mazda CX-5. And that's my review of the 2026 Lexus LX.
Noticed about it, I don't like that grille. The grille is too obtrusive to me.
It's overwhelming.
It is.
It takes up the entire front end. And I get it that it's a Lexus, but could you scale it back just a little bit?
All the attaboys, that one, oh crap, that wipes it all out.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah. All right. Mr. Mars, I know that you've got a car review coming up. I guess it's in the next hour.
Actually, it was there, but I'm going to do it in the next hour now.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mike. I guess I really made a bad decision there, didn't I? I was just trying to fill the time, you understand?
I understand.
Okay. All right. Let's take a break, shall we? Coming up, Jeff has the cruise in and events calendars, and I'll have the stories making automotive news headlines this week. The In Wheel Time Car Talk Show continues after this 90-second break.
The Tex-Mex dining experience is defined by Lupi Tortilla, your destination for Texas's best beef fajitas and frozen margaritas. Since 1983, Lupi Tortilla has served authentic and time-tested recipes made with the freshest ingredients. Atmosphere is part of the award-winning experience at Lupi Tortilla, all developed in a little house near Highway 6 and I-10 in Houston. Visit any of the Lupi Tortillas and you'll see the same attention to detail in each and every location. Start your Lupi experience with queso flammeado and guacamole, along with a classic frozen margarita. Dine on famous Lupi beef and chicken fajitas or pepper shrimp brochette, or a fish or vegetarian entree, and finish with a scrumptious flan for dessert. Find Lupi Tortilla in Houston, College Station, Beaumont, Austin, San Antonio, and Dallas-Fort Worth. There's a Texas location near you. The recipes are authentic and time-tested. The ingredients always fresh. Lupi Tortilla. Eats pretty good. Apple or Android, In Wheel Time podcast can be found everywhere, on the stream and through downloads. Whether you're on the road or at home and searching for a fun car talk show, give In Wheel Time a try. Honest new car reviews, fun, informative interviews with real car people, weekly automotive news, features like Jeff's Car Culture, Mike's Driving Destinations, all on In Wheel Time. Check us out on SiriusXM Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or while you're shopping on Amazon through Amazon Music. InWheelTime.com has a list, so check us out.
All right.
Yes, thank you. Hey, be sure and join us for our live show every week. In Wheel Time airs Saturdays, 10 to noon on Facebook, YouTube, and InWheelTime.com. And, of course, if you miss it, you can catch 30-minute podcasts from this show and others at your favorite podcast store. Thanks for joining us today. Time now for Jeff's Cruise-In and Events calendar.
Oh, yeah. Let's not forget, summer's winding down. Everybody's going back to school, so there's going to be a few of these car events that are going to be less and less as we go. But today, from 5:30 to whenever, is the Classics of Brazoria County Cruising at the Dairy Queen on Loop 274 in Angleton, Texas. Entry is free, and it's an open cruise.
Did you say the treats are free?
The entry's free.
Oh, the entry. So
Entry's free.
in other words, we can't have a
If
blizzard or something.
You can bring your own, and that would be free. But yeah, you have to pay for that. Sorry. 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. today is the Cruise-In Show and Swap Meet and Faux Real Trade Days at 321 Wallaceville Road. Go on up there. That entry is free also. It's a swap meet. That'd be pretty cool to do. Also this afternoon from 5 p.m. to whenever is the Saturday night car meet at Lowe's, and that's in League City. Entry is free. 6 p.m. to whenever tonight is the East Side Ride Saturday night cruise-in Baytown, Texas. Mike, you might want to venture over there. Come on a little west for us. And that's it's an open cruise as well. Tomorrow, Sunday, 9 a.m. to noon is Round Rock Car Show Old Settlers Park Tennis Courts. Wow. 2002 Harold Parkway in Round Rock, Texas. You got another one tomorrow, 7:30 a.m. till whenever is the Catalina Coffee Meet. It's at Washington Avenue. Oh, know where it's at. It's in Houston, Texas. Also, cruise in. Entry is free. And then tomorrow we've got one from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. The Galveston Car Cruise Meet. It's Katy Freeway. You're going to meet up there at Katy Freeway, and then they're going to give you a map and directions how to get to Galveston, and it's going to be a long cruise in all the way down there. Weather permitting on all of these, and don't forget that some of these are going to be ending soon, so if you want to get out there before the end of the year, go to a cruise. There.
All right, thank you, sir. Import tire boom that has notably gained market share in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic may have finally peaked, according to the July forecast from U.S. Tire Manufacturers Association, USTMA. You're familiar with them. USTMA projects total U.S. tire shipments of 330.3 million units. Units. How about tires? That's a unit.
It's a unit. It's a widget.
Compared to 336.3 million units in 2025 and 332.7 million units in 2019. I'm going to leave you this.
Well, you buy a tire as an individual tire. You can buy them one at a time. That's why they're units, I guess.
That's some good bathroom reading right there. You'll really appreciate it. A Polestar retailer in New Jersey has accused the electric vehicle maker of using a government sales ban as cover for an intentional withdrawal from the U.S. market. I know that we've mentioned this on the show before, but Polestar, which was kind of like a Volvo-esque all-electric thing, well, guess what? They're out. So those, whatever, 700 cars that they sold, they're out of luck.
I had someone in my neighborhood that had one, and I haven't seen it recently.
Yeah.
So.
Prestige Imports filed a lawsuit seeking at least $25 million in damages, a declaration that Polestar violated New Jersey's Franchise Practices Act, payment of the franchise's fair market value, and 5 years of continued parts and warranty support. They signed a contract, Polestar did, to this dealer, and they ain't going to live up to it. Polestar said the U.S. Commerce Department banned it from selling vehicles as part of a prohibition on Chinese-linked connected vehicle technology, meaning that the infotainment system and all the stuff that runs the car is from China. Polestar had warned since 2024 that the rules effectively would force it to exit the U.S. Europe generated 78% of Polestar's first quarter sales versus just 6% here in the United States. Easy way to get out of that. No, we just won't put them in the United States anymore.
Oh, I got, funny you say that because my Motor Minute kind of relates to China and stuff going on.
Yeah. There's stuff going on over there.
With the automakers.
Yep. California is approaching electric vehicle rebates in a new way, and with support from more than a dozen automakers. Get this, its strategy could reshape how states incentivize EV adoption nationwide. California's latest EV incentive doesn't fully replace the expired $7,500 tax credit that the feds offered that helped push EVs to 21% of the state's new car market last year. But the rebate's novel design, including automaker matching funds and focus on first-time buyers, could serve as a model for other states seeking to boost EV deliveries after this year's decline, analysts said. Now, they didn't say the fact that all the manufacturers have pulled back on their EV deliveries, so I guess it's all going to be Tesla stuff. With the Trump administration pulling support for EVs and automakers shifting toward hybrids, state incentives are becoming increasingly important in supporting EV adoption. California's My First EV program gives $3,500 to buyers. That's out of the state kitty. out of new EVs and $1,750 for used ones, with 13 participating automakers. The $270 million fund, half from automakers, half from the state, will cover around 73,000 new and used EV sales. California Air Resources Board said more than 137,000 new EVs were registered in California in the first 6 months of 2026. Where's Jack Nerad?
They're still pushing it.
They're pushing it. They're
pushing
wanting to make it happen.
Yeah.
I'm not going to read the story about, there's a story about all of the EV chargers. They're more reliable and there's more of them now.
So we're up to what, 6?
Yeah. No, that's 6 that work out of the 30 that are out there.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
understand.
And it's funny because they used EV Go as the example. EV Go is the one that didn't work up at Whole Foods
Yep.
for like a year.
Yep.
You go up there to charge the car, out of order.
You're doing a bad job, so we're going to promote you.
So there's that. And the complaints keep rolling in, Mr. Mars. Do you have any EV charging stations over there in Nederland?
Yes, we do. I used one just the other day.
Really? You didn't plug it into the 110 volts at the house?
No. It takes
funny.
days to do that.
Well, it's funny because if I plug it in here at the house when I get an EV, drive it to work, plug it in at work, no problem.
Well, I know but you're what, 40, 45 miles?
Yeah, 40
So,
miles.
so you're knocking 10, 20% off?
Well, it depends on the car, but at least 20%.
Okay, so you got 8 hours to put the 20% back, or enough to get back. I mean, when I plug it in and it tells me 4 days to get to 80%.
Hey, we'd love to hear from you. Shoot us an email. The address here is info@inwheeltime.com. We'll be right back after this quick break.
Your car is a direct reflection of you, so don't be satisfied with color fade or a dingy, dull appearance. Get rid of those terrible automated car wash scratches. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your save-the-paint company. John Gray and his team of detailing experts can help your cars finish without a full repaint. Searching for real experts in window tint or windshield protection? Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Dash cams, radar detectors, Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Got a new car? Get it protected as soon as you take delivery. If you don't know which of the multitude of protection products to go with, John Gray will give you an honest opinion and won't sell you something you don't need. John will help you understand the many options and pricing right on the spot. He's your guy to have your ride looking its best and protected too. See the state-of-the-art shop yourself. Free tours anytime. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is easy to get to, located just south of the Southwest Freeway on the Sam Houston Parkway. Gulf Coast Auto Shield, full-service luxury car care today and online at gcautoshield.com. Gift giving should be meaningful, and we have an idea. A hand-painted custom illustration of your car from one of the nation's leading artists. Now you can get one or a car show poster customized for you, a friend, or a loved one. Bill Sites will be happy to guide you through the process. No matter what the day, birthday, anniversary, or any day, an Autographics custom illustration adds an extra touch of class to any home. Call Bill today, 832-922-0963. That's 832-922-0963. That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.